Sorry, we got cut off there. The video decided it had enough of actually recording stuff. So we've decided that the minimum point, or the vertex, or the turning point, if you like, is zero. Sorry, the x value of that was negative 3.5. There it is, and we found it by adding the two numbers here together, the two intercepts, dividing them by 2, taking that 3.5, and bunging it back into the gradient equation. So, in other words, what we're asking is, what is the gradient when x is negative 3.5 and it's 0? Now, of course, if you want, you can actually find the y value at that point. So how would you find the y value? Nice and simple. I shall draw on another sheet here. So we've got, let's have a look here. So we've got y is equal to x squared plus 7x, so you can't see that, plus 6. And what we did was we know that if you put in the negative 3.5 back into sorry, I'm not thinking very clearly today, I'm sorry. If you put the negative 3.5 back into the gradient equation, you find with a point with a gradient 3.5. But if you put that 3.5 back into this equation here, you find out the y value at that point. So, in other words, we could actually find not just this is negative 3.5, but there's actually a coordinate here, negative 3.5, comma, whatever the y value is. And how would we do that? So let's have a look. So I'm just going to say equals, now x squared, I'm going to make negative 3.5 all squared plus 7 times negative 3.5 plus 6. So what have I got here? Well, and I'm just going to show you on the calculator so you can kind of get the idea here. Let's look. So I've got calculator here. Ignore the other numbers on the calculator. I can just get rid of that. How do I get rid of that? What do I do? Get that and go clear, down, clear, down, clear. That's it, right? Okay, so I got 3.5 squared. Well, 3.5 squared, you can just use a plus 1 method to do that. But 3.5 squared is going to be 12.25. So I'll put 12.25 here, plus 7 lots of negative 3.5. 7 lots of 3.5. Oops, 3.5. And it's going to be a negative, and multiply those two together, is negative 24.5. So it's minus 24.5 plus 6, of course. So now I can just add those two together. Here we go. So I'll add those, and I'll put a 6 in there and add that in as well. And the answer is negative 6.25. So the y value is negative 6.25. So what we've found is the coordinate where the vertex is. We know the x value was negative 3.5. We know the y value is negative 6.25. And so now we just express it as an ordered pair. You can say the ordered pair is negative 3.5, comma negative, negative 6.25. And that is the coordinate of, that's the coordinate of this point here. So this is going to be negative 6.25. Now we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. I'm going to admit that straight away to you. But I'm just showing you how this all fits together, how it all kind of plays out. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how to do the assignment, which basically I sent you. So I'll just do that in just a moment.